Hello, 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 and good morning, everybody. Sorry for the late start. This is my fourth take. I usually do these in one take. I don't do any editing. I just upload them immediately to YouTube. I've Anyway. Our thought of the day has had me in tears. Um, but we'll move along. First, welcome to my sacred space. I love connecting with each and every one of you every single day. And it's a pleasure and honor to be able to give you this gift. I really feel this way. I do think about each and every one of you when I go to sleep, when I lay my head down on my pillow, and when I say my prayers. Even though I don't know each of you, I don't know all your names because I don't know who all's watching. And I think of past, present, and future as well, future people that may be watching. Um, this is really important to me, and I'm really happy that you're here. I'm going to move on to the thought of the day. It's not going to be on a card this time, um, but there are a couple of things that have happened that are real tragic in this past week. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say their names: George Floyd and Pamela Turner. I have my thought of the day is, what can we do? I will post in the comments, I will post a link to follow. I think it's called 75 Things White People Can Do, but anybody can do it. I'm not white, I'm not black either, but we need to contact our city, our local governments, because that's who polices the police, or that's who hires the police and makes the requirements. It's our cities and our towns. We need to let them know that we are interested in our police officers receiving evidence-based de-escalation trainings. These words are very important to use because evidence-based is I almost said new scientific. It's not new, but it's something that hasn't been used in the past, not even in hospitals. Evidence-based science, not just the science that I'll move on. De-escalation trainings. The Friends or the Quakers are the ones who set up a lot of nonviolence information, and they really are good. I think I've told you before, I was a real scrappy kid, and I would be a scrappy adult if it hadn't been for the classes I took from the Quakers and the practices that I have learned from the Quakers so that I can stop acting out in anger and violence. I don't want to make this too terribly long, but if you have not ever Googled Neil deGrasse Tyson, do that. Donate to Black Lives Matter. This is a very important thing that we humans need to fix. This is a problem. It is bigger than COVID. And I think we all understand that COVID's kind of a big deal right now. So beyond that, I want you to know that you are the master of your own destiny, except when you're not, and then you need to let go and let God. I had another part of my family, on my wife's side, there's a tragedy. Their house was struck by lightning last night. And I want to shout out to them and let y'all know that you can always support them in prayer and thought, even if you're seeing this in the future, because prayers are timeless. Prayers are timeless. And so now, I know I've been talking really fast. I know I woke up late and I started your reading late, and I need to get it posted before people start calling me and saying, I couldn't find it today, which will probably happen anyway. Sorry about that. I think of this daily reading as a meditation on how your day might go or has gone, depending on your perspective. I speak God's many names. I'm Christian based, but interdenominational with no judgment. I am taking clients at this time, so that you can look for my website somewhere here on YouTube. It'll be in the comments, but probably somewhere else, somewhere easier for you to see. If you want to book, you can book through my website. Again, I want to say their names: Pamela Turner and George Floyd. There's so many other names. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and you can probably, I don't know, I can still hear the shaky in my voice from all the boo-hooing I did this morning. I am very sensitive, and even more lately I've been more and more sensitive. Maybe it's because I'm home, so I feel safe to cry. We're going to start with this beautiful, uh, I don't know why it's not focusing, but I'm at least with the light on it, you can get the idea of the color. There it is. If this stone is the stone that has called to you today, well, we'll go over all of them because there's that one. I will put timestamps. Oh, I'm forgetting where my camera is. This is my, here, I'll just pick it up. This is my river rock. My palm. My palm rock. I love putting it in my palm. Now we're going to bring up the honey. Our little honey. Look how she glows. Look when I put the light behind it. Ooh. She kind of glows like that, like when you're here in person and you can see. It's really gorgeous. All right, now let's move on. This is basically it's copper ore. I can't. Did you see how it sparkles? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, no, there we go. There's a beautiful picture of this guy. And yeah, I know I'm gendering things that don't have genders, but maybe it's because I'm Mexican. Maybe I should have said that. Okay, so if this was the stone that you chose, we're going to turn over your card. And, I've already pulled these cards. And I really did shuffle them. We got two of the same cards we got yesterday, but this isn't one of them. The Knight of Swords. Gosh, my camera's really not good today, is it? Alright, well, I'm going to try to fix it while I talk about the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a very highly sexed knight, meaning, I don't know, he's got a sword. He wants to use it. He's effective and righteous. He's an equalizer. If you pulled this card today, he often... I'm going to have to do like this today, I think. I'm afraid. There we go. If he isn't you in your life today, if you have choices to make, you will make the right choice. Take your time and know that once it's done, it's done. You cannot go back on it. What else does the knight tell you today? He can be a little arrogant sometimes. If he's a person, I got the feeling earlier. I'm gonna put him up. I got the feeling earlier that he was kind of a bully. So I'm not sure. He may or may not be you. But if you have a bully in your life today, ignore him. He's also a knight. He has to abide by those codes. I know knights aren't supposed to be bullies. He may have come up in light of the message today. I did prepare this message last night. He is righteous, and he keeps people in line. He's if he is you today, have no fear. If he is someone in your life today, he's someone that can possibly eliminate fear in your life and balance things out. He does have authority. And I'm sorry, your reading isn't giving me a whole lot. It was one that I just really feel like I could clarify better with some other cards. It's not something I do in these daily readings, but it's certainly something. If you got the knight today and you call me today and to set an appointment and let me know that you got the knight, I'll give you a discount on clarification on the knight. We're going to move on to the River Stone and turn your card over. And see, this is a card that we got yesterday. It is the Eight of Pentacles. You may not have gotten it yesterday, so I'll go over it with you. Basically, he's a man who has been doing his work appropriately and slow and steady. And it is a message that you will be rewarded for that work. And I'm sorry I'm not going to pull the cards forward today. My camera's wonked. It just hasn't been the best day to get this going, but we're doing it anyway. If you have the Eight of Pentacles today, don't despair. I know that you maybe have been one of these people that's just been working all throughout COVID, supporting people who are staying home. Or if you've stayed home, you're doing a lot of work as well. So if you picked the honey citrine, we're going to pull your card today. If I can, without knocking everything over. Here we go. Oh, look, again, the Knight of Cups. This, I believe we had this card yesterday. Charming. Gorgeous. This knight is, I guess they're all gorgeous in their own manly ways. But this knight is the Knight of Hearts. And as I said yesterday, he reminds me of Sir Galahad with the chalice in his hand. The perfect knight. He's a protector. If he is you, you're caring for someone and protecting them. You're sensitive to their needs. If this is you, you love them very much. You love who you are, and you love peace. This is not a violent knight. That's Knight of Swords. He can be when it's necessary. If you have this card in your reading today, I would like to say that there is someone in your life that has been very good to you, or you are being very good to others. A lot of you, I think, are the knight, protector of the meek, protector of animals, trying to do good, sometimes loving too much. And that is your card for today. I'm sorry, they're not. I'm not having very clear readings today. I think I need to go ahead and smudge and do some other things. Take a sacred bath. That is something I did. I forgot to smudge this morning. I usually smudge every morning before these, but I was in such a hurry I didn't. That might be part of the problem. And then we got this card yesterday too. We have this one with the copper ore. And it is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. It's a very lucky card. Well, it is, however. It's a karma card. What goes around comes around. In a lot of decks, it's circles. Sometimes I think of the blackjack table. But that's neither here nor there. Basically, it's a very lucky card if you get it upright. But when you're talking about karma, things we do, it's almost like the first law of physics. Basically, if you put something in motion, or how does it go? Basically, you put energy out into the universe, and it comes. It shoot. I think I'm gonna have to do this over. I'm not. I just can't. I can't do it over. This is my fourth take. If I didn't mention before, we're gonna stay on this karma. Forget about the science stuff I was trying to say, because I just really lost my way on that. There is a phrase I say that I can't think of right now. Basically, what goes around comes around, and karma isn't always the best thing, and karma doesn't always come right away, and we don't always know what we're being taught when it comes around, and it's kind of hinky. So keep an eye out for some karma coming your way today. It might be good, it might not be so good. But know that this is one of those things that you are not in control of, and you need to let go and let God, because this is one of those things. There's lots of things that we just kind of have to go through, especially when we're putting out energy into the world. Every action has an opposite and equal reaction. That's what I was trying to think of. It's true. It's true with not just, well, maybe just physics, but not just physics, in your life as well. If you put energy out into the universe, that energy eventually comes back around to you. That's not how it works in physics, but no, I think I just need to close, guys. I got a lot of action going on outside my house right now. There's some cats hissing. Um, so I'm gonna say goodnight. I hear my neighbor fighting with Pinto. Ugh, it could go bad. All right, y'all have a great day. Is there anything else I need to say? I put the timestamps out there. I'm just gonna say bye, love you. I'm gonna post this right away.